Just kind of an update video of the hot sauces I've tried. Now this is probably 70% of all the hot sauce I've ever tried. Obviously I've only been collecting these bottles within the last couple months. So, you know, up to probably a year or so. But obviously my whole life I've liked hot sauce. So I've tried lots of different stuff. It's just, I never always kept the bottles. But anyway, here we go. Just gonna show you some of the stuff here. And by the way, still got plenty of my hot sauce down there, if anyone's interested. It's not just what's in there, I have tons of boxes of it too. So if you are interested, refer to the other video or shoot me an email at cutleryloverhotsauce@hotmail.com. But anyway, let's see what we got. Alright. Now this whole second shelf is just empty crap. Empty bottles, so it's going right in the trash here. Make lots of room. Alright, it's pretty straightforward. Just going to show you some of the stuff. These I'm going to keep. These are pretty cool, the cards from Maritime Madness. I got some interesting pepper facts. Shown these in the videos, but if you haven't seen already, I'll just read a couple things here. Chili peppers are high in vitamin A and C, and the complete range of B complex vitamins. The hot peppers are also high in beta carotene and a potent antioxidant. Chili peppers are also rich in calcium and potassium, making it wonderful for the heart. It's also a blood detoxifier. It has been found to reduce cholesterol. Blah blah blah. There's lots of cool stuff, but a lot of benefits from having hot sauce and eating hot chilies. All right, so the first thing here, obviously, the Maritime Madness. I've tried every single one that they make, and I love them all. But the regular actual Maritime Madness, the original, is by far my favorite. Great taste. So anyway, that's that one. And I like these. I like the whiskey type of bottles. I really prefer hot sauce bottles like this over, a regular bottle like that. But just my preference. It's different. It's just what I like. But Maritime Madness. We got the Tidal Surge. Now again, these are all empty. I guess I shouldn't slam them together. Blazing Newfie. Shuckin' Delicious. I know I have reviews on all these. Smokin' Sou'wester. Citrus Cove. Jerk From Away. Couple more here. Pokey Sauce. Sandbar Sauce. And Pirate's Brew. Okay. Now, another hot sauce here. This one I did not review, but did have all of it, and I thought it was delicious. I just never have time to review everything that I want to, but this one was just called Pepper's Hot Sauce. It is Hurts So Good. Oh, sorry, I was looking at the bottle, not the camera. But interesting artwork there on the bottle. Hurts So Good hot sauce. And it was pretty darn good. This is kind of what got started me up on the idea of getting different types of hot sauce. Were these Pain is Good, Pain is Good brand. And this was carried by my local market or grocery store, whatever you want to call it. And it was perfect. It's a perfect size. It's not a huge bottle. It's not a little tiny bottle. The flavor was just outstanding. And I still recommend, this is one of my favorite all-time hot sauces. People ask me all the time, you did a lot of reviews, what's your top 3 favorites? This specific one I have in my hand right now, Jamaican style, Pain is Good, is by far my top 5, one of my top 5 all-time favorite hot sauces ever. It packs a really nice punch. It is very flavorful. I really like it, and it's cheap. It's like $3 for a bottle. So anyway, got that one. Another Pain is Good. This is garlic style. Not a fan of the Pain is Good ones with the women on the front. Not because there's women on the front. I love women. I just don't like the flavors they happen to give these. The jalapeno wasabi, it stunk. It was just gross. Did not like it. And her face is supposed to be like a I guess like, ooh, this is hot, but it kind of reminds me of, ooh, that tasted like crap. So it's a pretty accurate label. So come on, paint is good. You're one of my favorites. Step it up. Alright, Crazy Mother Puckers. This was the Peachy Perversion. Very good stuff. I know they have a whole slew of different, flavors and stuff. I've seen the Crazy Mother Puckers stuff before, so pretty popular. And they always have those kind of holographic type labels, which is, it's kind of cool, but kind of childish. I don't know why. I don't like it that much. But that's another one I tried. Let's talk about some common stuff. Old Louisiana hot sauce, the original, good stuff. A lot of people are familiar with that. You'll see this at Mexican restaurants all the time. The Cholula original with the little, wooden bead topper. This is the crap I always see. Either this or regular Tabasco at Mexican restaurants. I always see this. This is like the more authentic Mexican hot sauce, But anyway. Okay. Texas Pete. It's okay. I like Louisiana style a lot better than Texas Pete. It's basically the same stuff. Regular old Tabasco. Well, actually, I'll leave that one there. Because I also have I took the label off, but the little bottle of Tabasco sauce you get in the MREs. And then in the back here, I got the big bottle of Tabasco sauce. So just to compare them there on the shelf. You got Big Daddy, you got Normal Human Being, and you got Ooh, I Just Want to Taste. Those are the 3 sizes. But all good stuff. Original old McHenry Co. Tabasco sauce. Really can't go wrong with it. Some people don't like it because it's very strong vinegar, but whatever. Probably one of the most common, most known hot sauces on the planet. Most diners and stuff have Tabasco sauce. So if you do happen to like it, you're really in luck because everyone has it. Here's another one I did not review. Lady Di's Tropical Delights. And this is just the regular hot sauce. Really delicious. Someone sent... crap, sorry. Off camera again. Someone sent this to me in the mail. And tried it out when I first got it. Put it aside. Ended up using it on my food for like a week. So I really did like it quite a bit. It was very tasty. Had a very sweet note to it. They got this when they're down the islands on vacation. And they wanted to send me a bottle. And I thought that was really, really cool. So thank you so much. I did really like it. I apologize I never got to review it. I know in your letter you said, don't worry about it if you don't review it, but I did mean to. It's just, time slips away. We all got stuff to do. But it was very tasty, and I really appreciate the thought. Here's another. This is the Louisiana style Pain is Good. Also a good one. Rhino Piri Piri, the hot version. This is also one of my top 5 all-time favorite hot sauces. Really, really delicious. So, and again, it's got that funky whiskey style bottle. But really like this one. I believe it comes in 3 different heat levels. It's like hot, mild, and fire, or triple FF hot, whatever. I don't know. So, but there's 3. I know there's 3 of them. I got the medium one, which is just regular hot. In other words, basically what I'm trying to say is they make a hotter version I haven't tried. Toad Sweat. This is the cranberry. Pretty cool stuff. Very unique, very different. I did use, not this one. I gave this one to a friend and they had most of it. Because I wasn't really, the cranberry was okay, but I really preferred the chocolate orange, which I did have on ice cream on several occasions. And it was just really cool. It's really good. As I said in the review originally, it's unique and interesting to have spicy ice cream, but it was pretty cool. I love the idea of doing something different. Basically, it's just a dessert syrup with hot pepper extract in it, That's pretty much what it comes down to. Or if it's not extract, it's just, a puree of hot peppers, but it's just a syrup. You would use it just like a syrup. It is extremely sweet, so you go sparingly. I wouldn't go very heavy with it on anything. Okay, Sriracha hot sauce, also known as you-know-what. If you don't know what, don't worry about it. But good stuff. Went through a whole bottle of it. Tex Grebner. He's the one who turned me on to this when I first started doing hot sauce videos. And he happened to mention that I sucked at life. as he always does, which, by the way, is for motivation. He's not a mean guy. Even though he comes across as very mean, he's a very nice guy. In fact, I haven't talked to him in a while because I've been so busy, and I think I'm going to call him soon. But anyway, good stuff. So thanks, Tex, for telling me about it. I did enjoy it quite a bit, and I have a fresh bottle that resides in my refrigerator at all times. Okay, this was a dollar store esque hot sauce, run-of-the-mill, Louisiana stuff. I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. I didn't like it as much as other stuff, so I only had maybe, down to like here or so, and then I ended up chucking the rest, but I saved the bottle. But just, oddball dollar store find. Frank's Red Hot, original. Good stuff. I love me some Frank's Red Hot. It didn't make my top 5 favorite all-time hot sauces, and I'm not sure if I'm going to mention all of them in this video. However, it came pretty darn close. It's in there with my top 10 favorites. And as far as availability, it's up there with the Tabasco sauce. Most places carry it, so if you happen to like it, you're also in luck because a lot of places have it. They have a bunch of different varieties. I love the Frank's buffalo wing sauce too. Buffalo wings, by far, like my favorite meal of all time. Really good hot wings, and it can make me a happy man. But Frank's Red Hot's very good. I like it. Okay, well, these two were they're not hot sauces, they were hot foods. And that's the other thing, when I started collecting the bottles, I thought, I'll start keeping the containers and stuff. Where do you put the crap, It really is, it's garbage. Again, if this was my only hobby, I'd have a whole room full of this stuff, but just can't do it. The Blue Diamond bold habanero barbecue nuts. Holy crap. Barbecue flavored smoky almonds. I said in my review, but I'll add to this, by far, the best flavored nut I've ever had in my entire life. I've had a lot of different, mixes of nuts, and Jeff said nuts. Yeah, come on, get your head out of the gutter. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, good stuff. If you find these in the store and you just like a little bit of a kick, trust me, get them. You'll absolutely love them. Good stuff. The Bomb brand ghost pepper nuts, very good. Had that Naga powder on it. Still tolerable. I didn't think they were over the top. They certainly were very hot, but they had a very good flavor too. Kind of a same deal, kind of a barbecue thing going on. But the other ones were a lot sweeter. This had just like a dry heat to it. But still good stuff. We all remember what happened with this, the harissa paste, which I saw Chris do on Reckless Eating, which is one of my other favorite channels, Reckless Eating. If you haven't seen him before, I give him a shout out before, but Matt Zion and Chris Reckless, and a whole slew of other guys, which are all awesome. I just can't think of their names offhand. But I know Matt watches my videos, so Matt, definite shout out to you. You guys do an awesome job. You're one of my favorite channels. Even though I'm a huge knife and gun guy, I get most excited when you guys pop a new video up. Never know what's going to pop up, but I saw Chris do some of this straight. And yeah, it's some nasty stuff straight, because it's not supposed to be eaten straight. Of course, as you know, the story, mine was past due, it was rotten. However, I got a new tube, which is somewhere in here, and I tried a little bit of it, and although better, it's definitely something you cook with. You don't eat it straight. So, dumb move on my part. But anyway, that's garbage. Iguana XXX. This is the pretty damn hot one. That's the version. This stuff is okay. The Iguana XXX hot sauces, I have a couple of them here. A couple I tried, a couple I didn't try. Like this one I didn't try yet up top. This jalapeno one. But yeah, take them or leave them. They're not all that great, but they're not bad either. So got that. Bee Sting was pretty cool. Really liked it. Just a straight honey flavor with the habanero aftertaste. Good stuff. I would make my own homemade version of this, and I think it would be a lot better. I mean, I love honey. Big honey fan, but I don't know. It had a weird, I don't know if I said in the review or not, but it had kind of a weird aftertaste. Alright. Goya. cheapo, $1.99 grocery store hot sauce. just okay. Nothing out of this world. Let's see, Melinda's Chipotle and Melinda's Extra Hot. Definitely good stuff. I still have Melinda's Naga Jalokia and the Red Savina versions, and they're brand new, which you'll see a little bit later. I'll show, you know what, no, I'm just going to show the empty bottles. I'm not going to show the stuff I have left, because I'll do reviews in the future. But anyway, Melinda's is good stuff. Definitely good, all natural sauces. Very simple artwork, very Mexican looking, or Spanish. South American in general. But again, something else you might see at your local Mexican restaurants. And it's got great flavor, and believe me, when they do heat right. They don't mess around. Here's another one, the original Dave's Insanity sauce. One of the most known of the freaky hot sauces. And by freaky, I mean above average hot that most people just can't stand. This is where all kind of started for me on the hot sauce as far as this channel goes. I mean, I did a video where I tried a little Dave's Insanity sauce, and I tried it on a hot wing, you know, or chicken wing, and it was insane. And that's where I kind of got hooked, and I said, you know what, it was kind of a euphoric feeling, you know. That's not why I do it. Most people might think that, but that is certainly not the case. But it was interesting. It was a novelty. You know, how far can I take it? How hot can I actually go where I just can't stand it? And even when you can't stand it, it's too late. What are you gonna do? It's already hot. It's already in your mouth. You can't undo what you just did. So it's kind of a game. It's like a novelty to me. But this is kind of where it started. So gotta thank Dave's for his old Insanity sauce. Making mouths on fire, one bottle at a time. And I love when people occasionally they'll pop to a hot sauce video and they'll say the exact same thing as, oh, if you think that's hot, you gotta try Dave's Insanity sauce. And that's when I suggest something that's hotter to them for them to try. But anyway, okay, Texas Pete again. This is the Chipotle version, and this sucked. This was horrible. Disgusting taste. I don't know, everyone has a different opinion, everyone has a different palate. I love Chipotle flavored, but this one they did not do right. It was like they had charcoal in here. It was just way too smoky. It's like half the bottle was liquid smoke. It was just gross to me. Not a fan. Here's another Iguana one, Atomic Pepper. Tropical Pepper Company, I know they have a couple of them at my local store. This was the Hot and Sweet, which was basically just a regular hot sauce, and they had a bunch of sugar in it, you know, to make it sweet too. It was okay, nothing awesome. But Crystal brand, another southern thing. A lot of people know about Crystal. Classic, old school, kind of like Tabasco sauce in that respect, but more so like Louisiana style hot sauce as far as flavor goes. But yeah, I like Crystal. I'm a fan. If I had a fight between Tabasco and Crystal, what would I do? Probably, believe it or not, I'd probably take Crystal over it. I like it a little bit more. But going back to Tabasco, Chipotle version. And again, not a huge fan. I love Chipotle stuff, but in some of the hot sauces I've tried, didn't like it all that much. Okay. Marie Sharp's, this was the grapefruit habanero. I like that one. It was different. I'm a huge grapefruit fan, as I am a lot of stuff. I'm a fan of everything, really. Yucatan, Sunshine, habanero pepper sauce. Like this one. Again, very, you know, South American type artwork. In this specific case, it looks like Aztec people, but anyway, interesting. Good stuff. I liked it. This was the, let's see, Spice Exchange, I think. Dark rum, coconut, pineapple. Man, every time I say that, it sounds absolutely delicious. That would be an awesome ice cream. Imagine that, dark rum, chocolate, or excuse me, dark rum, coconut, pineapple ice cream. That sounds great. But the hot sauce is very good. Really liked it. I have a review on that if you're interested in seeing it. Here's the Arse Kickin' Wasabi. Well, wasabi horseradish. Like these two. These were one of the first couple ones that I did reviews on. It was that one, and then their original flavor. They're okay. Not bad. Alright, I got two more left here. And then these are all trash. Okay, bacon flavored hot sauce. Total novelty. Never actually used this. By the way, most of the hot sauces you've seen, I've used the entire bottle before I emptied it. I would say maybe like 10% of them. If I didn't like it all that much, I just went ahead and poured it down the drain. But most of them I did eat, you know, until it was gone. Then I cleaned the bottle up. But this one was one of those that I ended up pouring out. It was just too, I don't know, fake bacon. It was like bacon flavor, which is good, but kind of fake bacon. You know, it didn't taste like real bacon. It was just that like salty bacon flavor. Like when they try to bacon flavor anything. But it was okay. It's more of a novelty. You know, you try it once or twice and then that's it. This one, family got me. Kind of sentimental. But I liked it. I liked it quite a bit. This was just basically a habanero mash. And it was Devil's Hangout. And this was purchased in Hell, the city of Hell. And it says hotter than hell sauce. It's pretty good. And there's the store owner. I think he appears on a couple different of his bottles, but not bad at all. I liked it. It was good sauce. This one lasted me a very long time because that was I kind of babied hot sauce when I had this one. I probably had this bottle for like 6 or 7 months because I just use a little dribble every now and then. These days, I'll say in the last month or two, I've really kicked it down a little bit, and I don't drown my food in hot sauce anymore. But I still love it. Still love it. Just don't go through it as fast. All right, so that's it. That is my empty bottles. The stuff that I've tried, at least most of it for now. Top shelf is all stuff that I still have to try or stuff I've tried that I just have still. The extracts, they never go bad, so I'll never get rid of them. One more here, which I'm actually going to go put back in the refrigerator because I do use this. And shake it up. And this is the Buffalo Wings Wild Blazing Sauce. One of my favorite, really hot sauces as well. This is on my top 5 favorites ever. This, I would say, is just as hot, if not hotter, than the Dave's Insanity sauce, but packs a lot of flavor. Absolutely delicious. Really like it. This is one of those hot sauces where, because it tastes good, like, let's say I'm dipping, I don't know, French fries in it or something, you know, and I take one, it's just a little bit of sauce, and I'm like, ooh, that's good. And I take another bite with a bigger, you know, amount of sauce on there, and then I go, oh crap, you know, that's too hot. And then I have to kind of like, you know, drink a lot of water with it. But it's so good, it's a constant battle. I have a hard time eating this because I want to eat more, but it's just too darn hot. I mean, I gotta, like, you know, I gotta slow down while I'm eating it because it's delicious, but it's really hot. So, I don't know. I gotta fight myself with this one. But definitely one of my top 5 favorites all time. Buffalo Wings Wild Blazing Buffalo, or Blazing Hot Sauce. Good stuff. That's going right back in the refrigerator. I got about a little more than half a bottle left here. You know, about where my thumb is right there. So, anyway, delicious, good stuff. Love my hot sauce. But I'm getting real and throwing out some of my junk. Like I said, watching back-to-back episodes of Hoarders, or it's like a Hoarders marathon. It's it's funny because it motivates you. I mean, you're watching people who are obviously extreme, but then you're thinking, man, you know, I got such and such I can probably throw out. You know, my problem is that I have a lot of crap. It's not really crap. It's nice stuff. And at some point, I paid money for it, and maybe I'm not using it anymore, but I just don't want to throw it out. I think everyone has stuff like that, just some people have more than others. You know? Do you ever have something you look at every now and then, maybe it sits in a drawer, and you take it out and you go, oh, I should use this. You know, I remember when I got this. But you never use it. However, you don't want to sell it. You know, you don't want to throw it out. You don't want to give it away. You want it, but you don't want to use it. And I got a lot of crap like that. But anyway, just thinning the herd here. And that's all. Wanted to bring you along for the journey here. Now I got an empty shelf. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the rest of the hot sauce that's up top there. Maybe I'll just leave that my hot sauce shelf. And I'll make that like a knife shelf and a Zippo shelf on the bottom. You know, move my hot sauce out of the way. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But anyway, that's all. Just wanted to share that with you. It's just kind of an update on the hot sauce stuff. I will have more hot sauce reviews in the future. However, in the very near future, I am going to do a new knife review. Oh my god. No way. Yeah, way. I'm totally doing it. In fact, I'm going to give you a little teaser right now. For all my people who have been very patiently waiting for new knife videos, here's a teaser of the new knife I'm going to be reviewing very soon. I'm very excited about it, and I don't want to say much about it because I'm obviously going to do the review, but here's just a little sneak peek of it. And it is a beaut. This one happens to be a first production run, but man, sweet, sweet knife. So of course I'll do a video review on that soon. Just a teaser. Just a little teaser for my knife, guys, because I know you've been waiting. What kind of knife is it? What do you think? Well, I will tell you this, it is not speed assisted, although it does have a flipper on it. So, anyway, that's all. Oh, one more thing. I'm doing a knife review soon. Did you catch that? Knife review? It's coming. I promise. I'm trying to make time for it. Alright, anyway, I'll let you go. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. And stay tuned for the knife review, which is coming soon. And I promise. There really is just not enough time in the day. Really isn't. And with the new job going on, and I'm still cleaning up and I'm still unpacking for the house. This house needed a lot of work, but I really enjoy it. I like it. I think I'm going to be very happy here. It's just a matter of time to settle in and all that kind of stuff. But I'm up at the butt crack of dawn, driving to work. And actually, recently I had a scary moment where I actually fell asleep while I was driving. That's never happened to me on my entire life. And I was just so beat, you know, went to bed at like, 1:30 in the morning because I was trying to catch up on the YouTube stuff, and I ended up having to get up at 4:30. I'm on the road, it's pitch black, and I figured I'd turn some music on, and I mean, I got like heavy metal blaring, and I'm dozing off, so I thought, alright, that's not working. I mean, I'm hearing it, it's heavy metal, and my volume is almost completely maxed out. And it sounds ridiculous, but I did it just, try to keep myself awake, and it's like listening to a lullaby. So my eyes are, drooping, getting tired. I thought, crap, man. And I'm smacking myself in the face because I'm falling asleep. And I thought, oh, I got an idea. I'll open the windows, get some fresh air. That'll do it. Yeah, it dried my eyeballs out. There were like little raisins in my skull. And then because they were so dry, I kept blinking a lot. And then my blinks kind of got heavier and heavier. And I literally fell asleep. I mean, it probably lasted maybe 2 or 3 seconds, but when I opened my eyes again, I'm like veering off the road. Thank God I was in more of a straightaway, but it was a scary thing. It's never happened to me before. And just thought I'd share that with you. It freaked me out. It definitely woke me up, but it really freaked me out. By the way, there's a knife review coming, just in case you're waiting for it. That's all, guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate your time as always, and I really hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.